Alright, hello, I'm Mr. Scalp. I'll be trying to figure out the pH of an unknown solution here. I'll show you how to do alconox. Alconox has got a little soapy substance in it, a little detergent, mild detergent. I've had this spinning on the stir plate for about an hour. And so I've basically taken my pipette, gone into the alconox, and I've taken about 4 or 5 drops in each of the middle wells. And now I'm ready to figure out what the pH is. So I'm just gonna randomly grab a pH or indicator bottle. Chose Cresol Red here. So I'm gonna go ahead, add some, maybe 1 drop, maybe 2 drops of the Cresol. Stir it a little bit by shaking, and it's definitely got like an orangish color to it. So for my sample ID here, if I was filling this out, if I was taking the quiz, like you, I'd put the alconox like that. My indicator I chose was a Cresol. I had a yellowish orange. So now I'd flip back to my chart with my colors here, and it looks like for Cresol, which is this one here, for yellow orange, I'm here, got some yellows up in here, so you have to ask yourself, do I really want to rule those out right now? Maybe not, but I like this yellow orange right at 7, and this says light ruby, so maybe 8. So I'm leaning towards 7 and 8, but I don't know if I want to rule out these yellows here. So let's say 3 through 8. 3 through 8. So what I would do then is I would 3 through 8 is, but I'm definitely kind of leaning towards 7 and 8. So on my next indicator, I want to choose one that's got a nice color variation between 7 and 8. I'm going to go back here and look along the list. Looks like Congo Red is the same color, blood orange right there. So that's not a good choice. Alizarin Yellow, no. Here's one. You see Thymol Blue has a definite distinct color from light yellow to blue between 7 and 8. So I'm going to go right to that one. So find the Thymol Blue right there. Put a couple drops in. Got this yellow color persistent through. So I'm leaning more towards 7 than I would 8. So this one goes 7 on back through, looks like 7 through 3. Okay, so now I'm ready to maybe do a pH check because I'm leaning towards 7 and 8 here. I threw these in just for giggles, but I'm really thinking it was 7 and 8 for these first 2, and now 3 through 7 for the second. So I'm going to use a nice pH check, and I can go ahead and do it with the Thymol Blue or with anything that's got a nice change from 7 to 8. Maybe I want to go with this Bromine Thymol Blue because I haven't used it yet, from the teal to the light blue. So I'm going to grab the Bromine Thymol Blue, add a couple drops of Bromine Thymol Blue, and go ahead, let that simmer. It takes some pH bottles now, and this is where you make your money. You're going to take your pH 7. Now, I often like to add it above, the lower number above. The higher pH below. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and add that Bromine Thymol Blue. I'll go ahead and with 1 more drop in each. And it definitely, I don't know how well you can see that with the camera, but it definitely appears to match best with this one here. So how I'd write that up if I'm taking the quiz or the test is I'd make sure that your teacher can understand exactly what you did here. We ran with the second test was with the Thymol. It was yellow, and we had that range. Here I ran the bromo, and I got a teal color, and I was leaning towards 7, but I ran a pH check of 7 and 8 just to make sure, using Bromine Thymol Blue, and it was definitely closest to 7. I would say almost right on with the 7. It's not even in between where I want to put like 7.5. It's definitely closer to 7. So that's how I'd worked that, matched closest. All right, good luck with your quiz.